Maple, are you posing for your photo shoot?
Alrighty, we're not gonna be that far away.
I was wondering what was
look
happening.
how small you are. Let's move the camera.
Okay.
Come on, Miss Hartman.
So weird.
Look out, Miss Maple.
Wow. Okay, that's bright now.
Well, yeah. That's not bad.
Hi. Watch out, big girl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Miss Maple, what are you doing?
This is our first video officially as the Hartmans.
I know it is.
This is a house favorite.
Everyone's been fighting over the bat recently.
As you can see, there is a hole in the wing. A bat.
Alright, you guys go away. Hi, Ollie. You wanna come up here too? Come here, bud. Come here, Ollie. Come here. We've got a little bit of a zoo going on. Oh yeah. Patriarch. Alright. Should we start this thing?
Maple's
That's not gonna work, sweetheart.
Is it like a 1, 2, 3 like this?
Yeah, it's like Tony Robbins. 1, 2, 3, we're married!
Oh man.
What's up, everybody? So, I'm Sawyer.
And I'm Angelique
Hartman. We're married.
Planned that
We did not.
We planned the wedding.
Well, we planned getting married, yeah, but not that part. So, after about a decade of clickbait and titles saying we're married and thoughts of maybe getting married, we are officially married.
Officially.
And we haven't given the video to you guys yet because we're still waiting on it to get created. In fact, the reason we're making this video is we just got 1,200 photos of our wedding.
Right.
And we figured we'd tell you the story about our wedding. From the beginning?
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Wow. Let me, hold on. We planned our wedding in 3 months. We started in December and our wedding was March 4th. So.
Yeah. And by we planned it, she planned it.
Yeah, with my wedding planner and yeah.
I think we start with 2 days before the wedding.
Okay.
I wrote down what it felt like to see all my family and friends again I haven't seen in years.
Wow.
It's the last time any of these people saw me, I was like 11, 12 years old.
So it was really cool to put faces to names, and we started our wedding weekend with a dinner at his mom's house, and
Cute
it
little
basically
party.
was a family reunion, and it was so cool.
So that was day 1. Day 2, my mom threw is that a welcome dinner? A reception?
So, traditionally rehearsal dinner. So instead we planned a welcome party for everyone that we invited. Was welcome to this party and just to see each other and get to know each other.
Having all of my friends, family there. My best friend Matt, from being 1 year old, it was just really cool to get everyone in one room, to be able to introduce you to everyone, because Angelique had never met any of these people from my life.
And so I think that was kind of the cool thing about these like pre-events. We really wanted everyone to get to know each other. So like by that time, all of my family had already met his family. So everyone was like mixing and talking, and it was so cool to see my like girlfriends from high school come up and be like, have you talked to Daw? Daw is hilarious. And that
grandma.
like made my life.
She got spicy.
Yes, Daw was thriving.
She thrives.
Yes. Cut to
The wedding.
the day of.
This is the important part. This is the big one. I've made notes of what's important to me. Feel free to jump in.
Oh, I will.
To start the wedding, let's discuss the morning of the wedding, because we had 2 very different experiences.
Yes.
Talk us through your morning.
Oh man, my morning kind of got a little stressful in a good way. It was I was waiting for all my girls to arrive, hair and makeup arrived, then my bridesmaids came in, and your mom and grandma, everyone was getting their hair and makeup done. People were steaming their dresses. Then we had to steam my dress. My dress was so wrinkly. So Helena, my star bridesmaid, she is like the mom of all of us.
Theo's wife.
Yes, Theo's wife.
One of my groomsmen.
She was so sweet, and she's like, okay, where's the steamer? And I'm gonna steam your dress. So she steamed my dress for like an hour and a half. So thank you for that. Without that, my dress would have been really wrinkly. But no, it was really fun. We all just like had a big brunch. We were drinking mimosas. We were doing hair and makeup. I did my own hair and makeup, and we all opened up our matching outfits, and I gave your mom her gift, and she was over the moon. I gave her this cute necklace with this saying about like, thank you for your son, pretty much. I think I have like the picture of it, and I'm gonna keep this. I know.
Oh, is it? Because we're moving into 5 minutes of just you getting ready.
Do you want me to start over?
No.
Okay, I'm ready to.
What are you getting at?
I almost forgot my vows.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was standing there, I was going through a checklist, and Helena's like, all right, you have your dress, you have your veil, you have your shoes, do you have your vows? And I was like, I gotta print those. So we quickly printed those, put them in my book. and then we were off to the races.
Wow, we had very different mornings. I went into my man cave and I just watched movies. I think I watched Wolf of Wall Street. My day did not start until we got to the venue at about 1 p.m. So when we first arrived to the venue, we saw this sign.
It was our welcome sign.
It says, Angelique, Charlotte Cooper, and Sir Joseph Hartman, the wedding of, we proudly welcome you, the reception will follow. It was awesome. All of the actual paper goods, like the welcome signs, the menus, save the dates, the thank you cards, the invitations, everything was through minted.com. Yeah,
Yes.
we've already shown you guys these, but I don't know if I have on my channel. They are just so incredibly cool.
The way
these signs. So Minted, I just want to thank you guys, honestly, because I would have been doing this on Photoshop without you, and it would never have turned out this incredible. It looked like Pinterest perfect.
He got a text. He was like, "Dude, these are awesome.
These are legit."
It looks like it's from Game of Thrones."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was embossed with the like wrap. We had a wax seal, and
Yeah, it
I
was
literally
really
was
cool.
like, I was like, "Thank you. That made my heart
Yeah.
happy." It was like it was achieved.
That moves us into the next part, which is me getting ready. The location that we had our wedding at was actually one of my best friend's houses on the river.
It was perfect.
It was awesome. Peter, we fucking love you.
words.
Not just for that, for everything you've done. I don't even know how to say this without sounding really spoiled. Anyway. So, when it came to us getting ready, we had the pool house cabana. Now, this was no normal getting ready session because my buddy Peter, whose house it was, surprised us with about 5 bottles of Cristal and Dom Perignon from the year that we graduated high school, which is 2009. He had an entire array of just the bougiest bottles you could imagine in Cuban cigars. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you
From
about
the
that.
year that we graduated. Now, for me, it was really cool because all of my groomsmen, which was Theo, Peter, high school best friends, Matt, childhood best friend, Drew, adulthood best friend, and then Scooter, life best friend, and now brother. It's her brother. Those were the guys, and then my dad came in a little bit later, but here's how it went down. We smoked cigars. We listened to music, we drank way too much champagne for someone who was getting married, and that was it. We did nothing. We got dressed towards the end of it. We just sat there and drank for about 2 hours, and it was absolutely incredible. So then
That was your pre-party.
That was my pre-party. Then it came time to actually get dressed, and I was wearing a beautiful Hugo Boss 3-piece suit, and no tie, really open, kind of like Italian style.
Yeah, we went for more of a relaxed look.
Yeah, and it was really nice. So there's not that much exciting stuff about getting dressed, but as you can see from the pictures here, I got to take pictures with all my best friends, my dad, my mom. I got dressed up. I was so nervous because I was trying to memorize, which I did, my vows.
Yeah.
It was just a really relaxed, nice morning of getting dressed really nice with the people I love in a really nice, beautiful surrounding and just waiting for the happiest moment of my life.
So when we pulled up to Peter's, it was actually really surreal because when I walked in, it was all decorated. So I got to see like all my hard work come to life and everything was already being set up and put together. I don't know if you heard about this. The tablecloths were the wrong color. Did you hear about this? I walked in and they were like a dark tan. And I was like, we gotta fix this. And she was like, I don't know if we can. I was like, we gotta figure it out. So we went upstairs and I started panicking because I was like, I know. I had a bright moment. And I looked at my mom and was like, you need to help me fix this. There in an hour, I re-tablecloths.
Nice.
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted.
Yes.
Crisis averted.
So we walked in, went upstairs, got dressed, and this was actually really cool because I kind of always dreamed of this moment of like putting on my dress and like having my mom help me, and the photographers were so wonderful. They wanted to make it like a special moment and like capture it all. So it was just my mom and I, we got ready. She zipped up my dress and put in my veil, and it was really a sweet moment. And then my mom pulled out a little heart wrencher that I was not expecting. I had forgotten that my mom and I had a secret handshake from like dance competition days. Like it was like our little good luck. I did it every time before I went on stage. And I totally forgot. She looked at me and she like went like this, and it was like this cute little pinky swear moment. And I started like bawling. And I was like, wait, why am I crying now? And then my bridesmaids came in and I did a reveal to them, and
My mom was up there too.
yeah, your mom was like beaming. She was so excited. There's a few photos of her just like, ah. And my bridesmaids, when they saw me, oh, it was just so sweet. So I had 5 bridesmaids as well. I had Helena, Theo's wife, who is a new girlfriend, and then I have my girlfriend from Hawaii, Nico, and then I had 2 high school best friends, Presley and Tyler, and then my maid of honor was Scoot's fiance, Miranda, and it was really cool to experience all of that with them. It was like a little icing on the cake.
That's awesome.
So that was kind of my getting ready. Oh, beautiful moment, and I was not expecting this to happen, but I needed to put on all my jewelry, and both my mom and I, because of our fingernails, couldn't put on my necklace, and so I was like, wait, I said this will be a really cool moment to have both my mom and your mom help me get ready. And so when I was putting on all my jewelry, they were both there, like putting on my necklaces, putting my rings, my earrings, and there's a few cool photos from that.
Yeah,
and it was
sure
like probably one of my most cherished moments to have like his mom, who's so involved in my life, and my mom, who's very involved in my life, like they're together helping me get ready for our wedding. So
while they were doing that, we had a hangover moment, me and my boys. We went outside and we just did the coolest photo shoot ever.
Yeah.
We kicked each other, we laughed, I kissed Theo's newly bald head. It was just awesome. Got photos of everyone walking behind me. It was awesome. It was like everything I had ever imagined. For like, well, it went better than I could have ever thought in my head. So we had our little photo shoot moment, and I went inside. My dad then came and started hanging out with us, and it was just awesome. It was cool to look out the window and see everyone getting ready. My grandma looked so cute. My mom was dressed up. All of my family was there looking great. So we were peeking out the window at everyone as they were coming in, and we just sat there waiting for the moment that they called my name to get ready to go to the altar.
yeah, so something special that I wanted to do, and was my first look. Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional.
It's okay.
So my first look. So my dad has always picked out every dress I ever wore. So my little surprise for him was not to show my wedding dress and to do a first look with my dad, because I wanted to do, the first time you saw me was coming down the aisle. So I handed that honor to my brother. Sorry, I don't mean to cry.
It's okay.
And that was really special because it was kind of a cool moment where obviously doing the first look with my brother and how amazing and beautiful that was. But it was also a cool moment that like my brother, in my mind, it was like he became a man in a weird way to me. It was like
Took a role.
He took on a role and stepped up for me and for my family and for, you know, even my dad. Like he just stepped up, and it was so cool and adorable to see his reaction when he turned around. He was like, I don't even know if he knew really what to feel, because it was like a proud moment, but also like, I don't know, it was just really cute to see him and kind of share that moment with him. And I was really, really happy I did that. I don't know more to say.
You don't need to.
But it was a really cool moment just for him and I to have that memory. And something special that I did for my brother and for you, I wanted to create a few special moments during the wedding and have like a few memorable things. So the first thing I did was send down cigars to the boys, and I had like a gift from the bride, and they had these.
We had all of our Cuban cigars.
Yep, and their whiskey glasses, and so I did that. I wanted to like a few cute moments, and I also sent down a cookie pie for the boys, and then. For Sawyer and my brother, I really wanted a little keepsake, and so all the boys got linen handkerchiefs or pocket squares. So I got my brother's and Sawyer's embroidered with a little quote or saying, and
it's from the song "Forever and Ever, Amen."
So yeah,
which was our wedding song.
So his was our wedding song, "Forever and Ever, Amen," with our date, and then my brother's was always, or by your side always, love you, buddy. And so like they each have something from me, and so that was when I handed my brother's and I sent yours down.
Yeah.
So it was a really special moment between my brother and I. I'm really honored that he did it.
Yeah.
It was bittersweet,
Yeah.
but very sweet in its own way. So
now it brings us to getting the gifts. So I gave her gift early, because there's a tradition of wedding gifts I didn't know about. Beautiful diamond earrings.
Yeah, they're
you
very
deserve
pretty.
them. So we had a little bit of a Florida redneck wedding.
We did?
Yeah, because my wedding gift was a sawed-off shotgun.
There's a story behind that.
There's a great story behind it, but I know. Yeah, me and her dad, big gun guys, big home defense. We protect the people we love guys. So
my dad always kept talking about this gun.
the most aggressive shotgun in the world.
A couple months back, my dad was like, "Do I need to get Sawyer a gift?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "If you want to." And he was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Well, I already know what I'm gonna get him." And he goes, "Well, I think I'm gonna get him that shotgun." I said, "No, I'm gonna get him that shotgun." And so we were fighting over who was gonna get you the shotgun. And so, long story short, I was like, well, it's kind of a twofold gift. It's from him and I. So I got you the shotgun.
So it's cool. So we got the shotgun, and then a tear-jerk moment, Angelique had asked me to wear her dad's watch. And her brother's also wearing his watch. So it was a really cool moment for both of us to have a piece of Robert with us on that day.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting emotional. But it was a tearjerker. I didn't expect you asking me to do that.
It was...
So they got me.
Yeah.
Got me emotionally.
My brother has a cute saying with the watches. He says, actually, he told my dad, I don't mean to keep crying, but he looked down at the watch when my dad had given it to my brother and said, "Now when I look down, I know you're always holding my hand." And so that was kind of the twofold on the day of the wedding. I wanted both of you guys to have him by your side as well, because I have him by mine. So, tearjerkers aside.
Right. That brings us to the game moment. This is where they've now come and gotten me, and they said, "All right, bro, you ready to go?" And instantly my adrenaline spikes. I feel like I've just been called off the bench. I'm like up to bat, and I walk down and I see all of my friends and family in the seats, and I walk up and I take my place on the altar waiting to see the most beautiful bride in the world.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool because the way the house is set up, it was basically windows all the way around, which I got to watch every single person walk down the aisle before I did it. And that was kind of cool because I got to see it kind of happen versus waiting behind the door.
Yeah.
So that was really sweet. I got to see everyone walk down.
Game time, ready to go, nursing gifts, waiting for my bride at the altar, what it felt like and what I was thinking.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
I was just so happy. I think I was like in shock. I was just very excited. I was like game. I kind of get in like the zone.
Yeah.
So I was up there and I was like, man, all right, we're doing this. Like, I'm just waiting. I'm really present, watching everyone, seeing everyone smile, seeing how pretty my grandma, my mom, and my family look. It was incredible. And
Yeah.
I was thinking, holy shit, you're about to be married. This is it. Like, there is no turning back. This is the moment. And then I actually saw the door open and I saw you step through, and you were just the most beautiful I've ever seen you look, which is hard. And you can see on my face in all the pictures,
You were beaming.
I was beaming.
Did you cry?
I couldn't, not there. I was just so there. I was beaming with joy. I just was shocked. It was incredible. And then you joined me at the altar. And what were you thinking as you walked down?
So it was kind of interesting. I watched everyone walk down and I kind of had a surreal moment because my brother was walking my Nana down. So I had a minute to myself, and that was kind of weird and hard because that probably would have been the moment I would have been getting a little talk from my dad. So I had a little breakdown moment. I was like, nope, gotta gather myself. And I turned around and saw our wedding cake. It was really pretty. I got to see it before. I was like, oh, hey, there's our wedding cake. Sorry, I don't mean to.
It's okay. Say what you were feeling.
And then my brother joined me. And then I kind of got my little pep talk. And that was really cool. And he was like, hey, you ready? And we walked. And then I kind of ran. I had to run. I don't know. Did you see me when I kind of ran before? No. I kind of had to run.
Running.
It don't make sense when you see the video. I had to sneak out a door and then sneak behind the big door to kind of make my big reveal. And that was really cool because there was a music change and I had picked a song. And nobody knew about it except the wedding planner and Miranda. And I wanted to kind of surprise everyone. And it was two beautiful songs mixed together. And I was so excited for Sawyer to hear it because it was kind of...
It's Ave Maria and Up.
Yeah.
Married Life.
Married Life.
Yeah.
And the way they kind of mixed together, it took a second for anyone to realize that it was Married Life. And that's one of his favorite songs, our favorite songs. And so I thought that was really cool. And it meant a lot to me that I was able to walk down the aisle to that song. And I was so nervous in a good way. I was like, okay, don't trip. Just make sure you don't hold your flowers too high. And I think I did anyway. And then just grabbing onto my brother's arm, it was really cool. And it was like kind of a surreal moment. And I'm really happy how long the aisle was because we had a really small wedding, but like the walk was very long, so I got to enjoy it. And somebody had told me, make sure whatever you do, you stop at the top of the aisle and take a second. And I did that. And I got to look at everybody's faces, and I got to look at your face and kind of take it in because I didn't want to rush that moment. And then I walked to you down the aisle, and that was really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, and then I tried not to cry again and everything, and all right,
so we're here. We've gotten to the altar. I memorized my vows, you read yours. You'll probably hear them all in the wedding video that'll come in a week or so, 2 weeks, who knows. But
do you want to tell them what I did? Well, there was two things that happened.
There are two things that happened. First off,
I need to grab a tissue. Hold on, keep going.
We forgot the rings. That's the first thing. Well, she said I do like 30 seconds, actually.
I don't know, okay, what happened?
We got confused somewhere along the line.
I think I was just so excited. I don't know what he said that made me go, yes, I do. I just blurted it out.
She just yelled out, I do.
I was like, I do. And everyone started roaring laughing because I literally was like, yes, I do. And they're like, he was like, it's not that
No one's
part
asked you
yet.
anything yet. They were like, can we have the rings? And I looked at my best man, Matt, and he looked at me, and I was like,
I've never seen anyone pat their bodies
and
so
everyone's
fast.
like, it was literally like a movie.
They were taking photos of them, so they were in a different spot. They missed the transition.
Photographers.
Yes.
So then we comes to the part to say I do, and I said I do, but she had already said I do like 3 minutes earlier, so they didn't ask her again.
So we'll have to renew our vows in a few years so we can both finally say I do at the same time.
I'm the only one who does at the moment.
I blurted it out and ran up. I guess he took that as I did.
So I think they just took that as an I do.
Wait, when we put on our rings, we gotta like put them on. I mean, there's photo proof of this. My face was like, I was so excited.
We got married.
I did.
We were freaking married.
It was so cool.
We walked out of the aisle just beaming. Everyone's cheering. All of the people
song,
we love.
were dancing.
Absolutely. We had an incredible time. Yeah. And then we broke off. Yeah. And we did a full-on photo shoot. Like it was a friggin' magazine editorial.
So when everyone left for cocktail hour, they all went to the driveway. There was a champagne moment, there was a photo booth moment, and while we were having our photo shoot moment, some of our portraits and the wedding stuff, the team was completely flipping the space, putting out chairs and bar tables, and it was really cool to see that come together and see that vision happen because I wanted everyone to be surprised when they came back in and the whole space was flipped.
So our photographers went crazy, and like we did full editorial shoots. We were on the dock in the perfect lighting. We were hiding under her veil. We were showing
cool
our rings.
moments.
Yeah, there are so many incredible photos from this literal like magazine shoot in the middle of our wedding that are on the screen right now.
And she was so quick. She was like, and move and change. And like we did family photos as well, and we had basically like we were moving boom boom boom.
Every variation of family you could imagine. Those images, you see them right now. We moved through it. We were efficient. We were quick. We were also running out of lighting, so we were moving fast. And that brings us to the next part. Yeah. Now that we're married.
Yeah.
The Hartmans.
The Hartmans.
Which is actually announced as the Hartmans. Hartmans.
Hartmans, yeah.
Sawyer Hartman, Angelique Hartman, the Hartmans. So they announced us, and everyone cheered.
Yeah, and we got to come through these beautiful doors. Again, I'm so like the way his house is set up worked out perfect.
She really likes his house.
I did.
It looks like a little hotel. It worked perfect.
It was great.
Again,
it felt like
Peter,
a little chateau. I loved it. My whole goal was an Italian villa wedding, and he helped me achieve that.
You got there.
So we came back through as the Hartmans and had our little like dance, little welcome moment, and that was really cool because the way when we walked in and the way everyone was standing around the pool, we could just like look around and see all of our family there. And it was real.
Awesome. My mom gave the most incredible speech ever. My dad actually gave an incredible speech. My dad is a man of very few words.
I knew your mom was going to. She's
been planning this since I was probably before I was born.
She was like, how much time do we have? We're like, keep it around a minute. She was like, oh, it's 4 minutes right now. We're like,
yeah, okay.
Slice that down.
So my dad killed it. Angelique's mom killed it.
Yes, Scoot did.
Yeah,
Miranda
Scoot
did.
killed it. Everyone killed it. Theo wanted to say all of the mean things about me that he knew, but his wife wouldn't let him.
I was so funny. I was like, Theo, that's it? And then we had a special moment. My dad had sent Sawyer a text about, I don't know, about 2 years ago now.
Yep.
And my dad was a man of not many words when it comes to giving appreciation.
That's one way to put that.
Yeah, so he was very hard to gain respect of somebody, if that makes sense. He made Sawyer work, is what I mean.
Yeah.
And there was this time when he just got out of the hospital after surgery. Sawyer was going through something as well, and they kind of created a bond.
He sent me a beautiful text.
He sent a beautiful text, and when Sawyer had found it, I don't know, a month ago?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
And he looked at me, he goes, I found this text from your dad, I want you to read it.
It's
and
like
then
the perfect speech.
something popped in my head, I was like, I think we need to read this at the wedding.
Yeah, it was the perfect little speech. I'm sure it'll be in the main video.
It'll be somewhere. But
it was really cool.
But we asked his business partner that came to the wedding to read it. And that was very special for me because Adam is a great man. And then to have him read that, it was like kind of the closest thing I got to. It was really cool. And even Adam was like, we all know Robert, and he was not a man of many words.
Yeah, not very nice ones.
So when he read it, he was like, this is the best anyone can get.
Yeah,
and that was really cool. So
yeah, it was awesome.
It was a nice little touch to have.
A lot of other people wanted to speak, but the margaritas and cocktails were flowing.
And food, people wanted food.
Yeah, people were starting to get loud, a little antsy.
Highly recommend a buffet style, and we had a tapa style.
Oh.
It was
we can take that. We can take that off ramp. We got a Michelin star chef as the food, and just let him cook whatever he wanted for everyone. It was ridiculously good. I didn't get to eat much, but it was just absolutely incredible.
And that was like a big thing for me. My dad always said you have to have great food, and we over-delivered on that.
There.
And that was a nice touch. I even had a quote from my dad.
I was going to say, as your dad always says, if you leave Matter hungry, it's your own damn fault.
Yep, if you leave Matter hungry, it's your own damn fault. And I had that printed out by the food. Love Papa Coop.
Yeah. All right. We're almost done.
Are we?
Yeah, hopefully, because this is going to be a 45-minute video.
Hey, people want to know. I want to know.
I can't do that long.
I know.
That would drive me nuts. That's like an episode of Game of Thrones. First dances.
Okay.
So, we had our first dance.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
It was very sweet. And we picked a song that we both loved. We've loved it for a very long time. And
what song was it?
It's called Forever and Ever. And it's by Randy Travis. And it's been our song for a very long time. And it was actually my mom and dad's song too, but we didn't know.
We had no idea.
It was one day later, this is a couple of years ago, and also my mom's like, oh, this is your dad and I's song. Like, he used to play this every time we were on a road trip, and he would sing it to me, and I looked at
well, sorry, because it's ours
it's
as
also
well.
ours. So
get used to hearing it again.
It was really cute. My mom got a little emotional during that song.
It was great.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I got emotional.
I got to have a first dance with my mom to her favorite song. I think she's a little tipsy at this point. You can see it in her face.
She will deny it.
She will deny it completely. She had one cocktail.
One beer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mick Ultra Gold, I'm sure. Not that Bud Light crap. Anyway, so it was really great. It was just really special.
I had a first dance with my brother too, and beautiful song for him and I, and it tear jerked me too.
Okay. Not only does the whole tempo of the wedding change, our outfits changed. We have a hard costume change into our second looks.
So I had this vision, being that it was like this villa vibe, and I knew I wanted to have like a big change moment, and I had found this dress.
Very Great Gatsby.
Yes, it was
Flapper.
by Nadine Marabi, and I knew I wanted to have this dress. Beaded fringe, feather moment, and I told Sawyer, I was like, I'm gonna have a costume change. Do you want one too? And he had this beautiful quilted and velvet.
A Dolce & Gabbana white smoking jacket.
That he had never worn.
Made. I'd never worn it.
He's had it for years, and I was like, I think this is the moment.
You can see how happy I am wearing it here. I was also very away from every single person there, because if anyone spilled a drink on me, I was
sure to
very
like
upset.
stay away from everyone.
I stayed very far away from everyone.
I wanted to kind of have a different moment for when we cut our cake. I just wanted it to be like fun and playful and to kind of mix up the whole wedding vibe to like more of a party vibe. When we cut the cake, we did a champagne tower, and when we came down in that new outfit,
oh my gosh,
everyone lost it. It was so cute to see. Everyone was like, woo!
It started because that was the moment. That was the party moment. Everyone was dancing. My grandma hammered, hitting on absolutely everyone as she should. I love you, Doc.
She was thriving.
It was awesome. People were coming up to me going, "I know you better now after having met your grandma."
We
had a conga line.
Yes,
we danced around the pool.
Megan made that conga line happen.
It was awesome.
She made everyone get in it. We had so much fun, and then we did kind of turn up a little bit. We did kind of go from the oldies to a little bit more.
Yeah, we went crazy. We had a proper good time.
But the best part was everyone was dancing.
And everyone stayed.
Yes. And everyone, like all of my bridesmaids were dancing with like your family. Yeah. I don't even know, like that was the best part about this whole weekend. The way it happened. By the time the ceremony happened, everyone knew each other.
It was genuinely two families that come together as one. It was awesome.
Come as one, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
And it turned out beautiful.
Yep. We cut the cake.
We did.
We cut the cake. Looked good.
Champagne tower.
Tower done. Check. Moving
beautiful.
on. There's a photo of that.
Yeah.
a couple last moments that stood out to me was my 89-year-old grandmother trying to catch the bouquet.
That
almost falling over. My best friend Matt had to literally hold her up. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We ended the entire night with a sparkler circle, which seemed like a hazard at that point. But
it was so fun. Everyone
was great.
And then
awesome.
my aunt even sang a few times. She like honored us with her little song, and that was really cool for me. And honestly, it was just it was a really lovely.
It was awesome.
Our chef had made red. He made the grilled cheeses. Those were a hit. Highly recommend having grilled cheese at your wedding.
It was the biggest blessing. It was the coolest, just the coolest way. I mean, I'm glad I only get one because that one was perfect.
It was really special.
So I mean, there's a million people to thank, but like Peter, Angelique's mom and dad for having her, my mom and dad for having me, everyone who came, everyone who made it possible, all of the incredible sponsors who helped us make it real. It was awesome. It was just absolutely, genuinely incredible.
It was definitely one for the books.
So we've gone through every single important part, except for final reflections. And what does it feel like being married now? Oh man,
final reflections. Whew. As somebody who planned the wedding from a planning standpoint, it honestly, everything turned out perfect. There was a few things here or there, but nobody knew the difference. And I just felt like I overachieved what I thought I could even do. And that was like, as a wedding, like planning it, that felt really, really good. It was really special seeing all of my family and your family come together. That was really cool. And the way we asked our photographers to capture the night, I was like, I want the small moments. I want people dancing. I want people talking to each other. I don't want just us. I want the moments. And that's what actually mattered to us. And that
Dan and Sally Watson.
Oh my gosh.
Highly recommend them out of Orlando. Good friends of ours. You guys did an incredible job.
They are a great team. They're husband and wife, first of all. And she over delivered, and it meant more to me to have these moments captured, and that's all.
Photo book.
Yeah.
Photo book wedding.
That happened. My final reflections are, I'm happy. I'm happy that it happened, how it happened, when it happened. People did say, they were like, do you want to push your wedding out a little bit? I was like, honestly, no. I was like, I want to be married, and I want to plan this, and I want to have our wedding on March 4th, and we achieved that.
My final reflections, I am so happy.
Yeah.
I thought being married would be maybe stressful or different. It's easier. Every single thing about my life is easier. It's happier. I love being married to you. I really, really do.
I love being married to you.
I really do.
We're married.
We're married. That's
We're the Hartmans.
We are the Hartmans.
Yeah, we love you.
That's it. That is the story of our wedding.
Yeah.
You've waited almost a decade for it, as have we. We love you guys. And now the next thing you have to look forward to is kids. And we might be trying, so.
Oh.
We love you guys very much. Honestly, every single person who helped with this wedding, thank you guys so much. You know who you are. If any of you are getting married as well and want to...
Yeah, if you're getting married, take advantage of this. Highly recommend.
If you guys don't want to have to do all of your invitations and crap by yourselves or on Photoshop, use our code. It's going to be right here. Minted gave us an awesome hookup. Give you guys a good percentage off. They gave, honestly, like a couple things, not just a percentage. So check it out. Honestly, we love them. They're great to work with, and they're really going to come through for you.
On there, pick a design suite, and be done.
But to absolutely everyone, photographers, family, friends, my wife for literally planning the whole thing.
It's crazy.
And God for letting it happen. This was the coolest day of my life.
And I cannot wait for you guys. I can't wait to see the wedding video and just see it all come together.
Yep. We love you guys very much.
We love you.
See you guys in the wedding video.
Bye.